I'm pretty sure everybody around that's in the basketball circles across the country has heard about this situation. Free smoke. Now, my first inception of free smoke. Shout out to Free Smoke for sure. Yep. My first recollection of free smoke one time was I got a jail call one time, right? Young boy calls me, and he says, "Yeah, I got this nigga. He know I play basketball, right? So he said, I got this dude in here. He talking about he know who you is. He said he'll fuck you up. I'm gonna put my commissary on it." Right. So he hands the nigga the phone, and I say, he says hello. I'm like Terry. He's like, yeah, Queen, what's up, yo? Listen, yo, your man down here, yo. Do you want to play me one-on-one for $1,000 right now?
I remember that, bro.
Yo. So this is my first. This is the first thing that happened, right? So I'm like, I told my little, I said, Terry, stop playing. Get a nigga the phone back. I'm good. Get a nigga the phone back.
Yo, who was that though?
His name is.
Oh yeah.
So I get a phone like, yo, you don't know who you talking to, bro. Stop being in there talking shit before you lose your whole conversation.
You talking about when I was at work?
You was at work.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do remember.
So this
he was talking. He was talking crazy to me. I mean, that was my little man.
Yeah,
he was talking crazy to me all fucking week. Right, and the lady that worked with me, she's like, "You don't know Terry be playing one-on-one. He said he really can play. He ain't see me play. He like, man, he can't fucking play. My motherfucking stuff off. Fuck him up."
Yeah.
So I'm like, well, nigga, so look, but when he called, I'm like, that's my man, but I can't like back up. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, you try? I'm your man. I'm like,
so you trying to play me one-on-one? You want to play me for $1,000?
No. So after this shit was over, he was like, "No, you must really be."
If he must be not.
I said, but look, the funny thing is, I wouldn't even play Queen for $1,000. I just had to say that on the phone. I said, that's really my man.
No, that shit was so crazy. And my girl was sitting next to me at the time. I was like, this nigga Jason just called me with Terry on the phone because she was at the game when you scored 40.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh, you talking about the dude that was from last week?" Because it was probably about 2-3 weeks before that. This was summertime.
Yeah, it was around that time. So it was like 2017, 18.
It's 2017, 18. So she like, I'm telling him like, look, I play ball, but right now the shape I'm in, if I go play Terry right now, I'm gonna lose $1,000. I'm gonna lose it. So I was like, nah, this ain't the time. So like right after that is like when I started seeing you playing niggas one-on-one. Mm-hmm. But then all of a sudden it was like, all right, now you got something and COVID hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was before COVID hit.
Yeah, it was before COVID.
Right before COVID hit, but around that time is when I started.
It was the summer. We started the summer that Gerald died.
Yeah.
Remember the Brunson championship was at Poly, right?
Yeah.
The games was at Digital Harbor, but the championship was at Poly. Mm-hmm. And then 2 weeks after that is when I started Free Smoke.
It was at the Cold Spring joint.
No. That's the COVID year.
That was COVID year.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
See, we started like in September.
Yeah.
Oh.
In 2019. So September and October started to get cold.
Yeah.
So it like died down.
Right.
So then now we planning for the next summer to come.
Right.
But then February, COVID hits.
Yep.
So now we like, they shutting everything down. I'm like, man, how the fuck we gonna do this? We gonna do it. Remember all the lives.
Yeah.
All the Instagram lives. So I'm just sitting there soaking in all the mad chats. I'm like, okay, boom, that's okay, I can play him. Them two can play. I'm sitting there, boom, I'm just jotting everything down. Me and Matt Buck was talking, and we putting it together. So I said,
tune into them lives
every
afternoon.
So, the first game was Memorial Day.
Yep.
Memorial Day 2020.
Oh, damn.
Right? Mm-hmm. It's supposed to have been West versus Tone, Ross versus Alo, me versus J-Dub, Kill versus Jimmy Black.
I was supposed to have an interview with Dub.
Right? So me and Dub game didn't happen, Jimmy and Kill didn't happen. It ended up being only West versus Tone, Ross and Alo. Right? Mm-hmm. About 90, 100 people came out there. But then the next week, June 7th,
Holocaust.
That's the first week I'm talking about was that Great Spring. Yeah. Yep. The second week was June 7th. It was Gerald Death Day.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Brandon played Zeke. I think Quan and BJ played. I think that was the day.
It was. Yep.
Somebody else played, and then I played Ice. Like 500 people.
Yeah.
Yep.
Niggas sitting on the roof, the fence, all kind of shit. Yeah. And that's when I was like, this gonna be my baby.
Got something. Yeah, because that first one down Coast Spring, we was there. Yeah. Front row. We was in that joint.
Because Tone was out there. I had to go see Tone. But I knew Tone wasn't gonna beat West just because I
had West, but I told West, I was like, bro, you guys gotta go out there and make a shot though.
You're gonna have to.
Because Tone got hot though.
Yes, he can. Yeah, he can get hot.
You know what I mean? And that's another thing though, bro. Shout out to Ice. I ain't gonna count myself. Shout out to Ice, shout out to Crow, shout out to Quan, shout out to this is Jaquan Richardson first.
Okay.
Shout out to Matt Buckers and Pee Wee, but shout out to Quan Jones and BJ.
Mm-hmm.
The reason why is referees and free smoke.
Yeah. Facts.
These two niggas was out that bitch.
They want to
Bro,
get in.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. It was so entertaining. It's like they was playing like it was $50,000 on the line, bro. That shit is concrete.
Yeah. Yes.
They was diving all on the fucking ground,
Yeah.
slinging each other to the ground, falling into people.
Yeah.
It ain't really no out of bounds, but then they're like, all right, come on, check. And it was a dog fight.
Yeah.
Dog fight. I'm like, yo, that shit is, you know what I mean? Shout out to BJ, but BJ got a lot of losses, but BJ popped out for me, you know what I mean, all the times I wanted to. And then shout out to Quan, bro. Quan got a lot of fucking wins that niggas really don't talk about, bro.
Yeah, on the low.
He only got 2 losses, bro. Like, he lost to Kel. And Kel you look at Kel was one of the best one-on-one players in the country.
Yes.
He lost to Kel 11-10. And it's just really just a roll off the rim. Quan would have won the game.
Yep.
He lost to Kel. And he lost to Zay. And Zay is currently right now
He's a beast.
fucking working out for the NBA.
He's a beast.
You know what I'm saying? Quan like fucking 13-2.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Quan tough.
I might gotta reevaluate my motherfucking Free Smoke Hall of Fame shit. You get what I'm saying? Like for real though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like Quan, like shout out to Quan. That's another nigga. Like whenever I need him, you know what I mean? Like shout out to all them niggas though, bro. Cause I know when they hit the limelight, they people gonna give me all the credit for like me, quote unquote, being the best player or whatever. You know what I mean? And then the CEO or whatever like that. But like them niggas answer them phones and they accept the matchups. You know what I'm saying? Like even I know for a fact sometimes them niggas looked at some of the matchups like I might lose this.
Yeah.
They still did it. You know what I'm saying? Like so I appreciate them, man, because they helped me get the wave lit. You know what I'm saying? Like
For sure.
you feel me?
No, that's dope, man.
Definitely though, man. But like I love Free Smoke, man. Like once it turned into a business, it got super tough. A lot of things to deal with though, man. But like that's any business.
That's what I was going to ask you. So dealing with the free smoke part of it, obviously you started in this. It's kind of like if you could quote unquote put it at a grassroots level, but then it starts to expand. I was going to talk about that. Like, what was kind of some of the challenges that you faced putting these events together in some of the early years, as opposed to because now, obviously, you look at it now, it's way more uniform. I mean, everything is you got the referees.
Yeah.
Everybody know what they you know what I mean.
Honestly,
But in the beginning, what was kind of the biggest challenge?
Well, in the beginning, the biggest challenge was. I mean, like I'm telling you, that second week when I played ice, bro, like that's the day I decided to turn it into a business.
Yeah.
That's the day I started looking at the LLC and all of that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was really surprised, right? But then as I thought about it, I said, I'm surprised, but it's COVID. Everything shut down, ain't nowhere to go.
Yeah.
It ain't no Brunson, it ain't nothing. So I get it, right? I said, I'm really gonna know for sure when it's time to charge a motherfucker to come watch it. If that's what it is,
Yeah.
bro. Memorial Day, and this is now that game when I played ice, right? That's the Green Springs second week, right? 2020, June 7th. That's the second week. That's when I knew, like, oh shit. But when I really knew, when I started doing Inside January 2021, Memorial Day 2021. So basically a year after the COVID situation, right? When I played school the first time. I had Sponge versus Paris. I had Zay on the card, all of that, right? Bro, I had 50 floor seats. The floor seats was going for $100. And they all were sold out.
Gone.
And I said, yo, I only got 200 tickets. All of that shit was sold out in like 2 hours. Yeah. I wish I still had the screenshot with Greg 103 that be playing the Free Smoke. He said, damn, this shit sell out quicker than off tour.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and it was just like, and mind you, you know that the marketing games you play, like I had way more room than 200 people. But it's just like, I'm only selling 200 pre-order tickets.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you ain't get with them 200, you're going to have to pay at the door, whatever the door price is.
Different price, right.
You get what I'm saying? Niggas was paying $100 at the door.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? So it was just like, I'm like, hey, this the way. You know what I mean? And then after that, the biggest challenge was just like trying to stay creative when everybody started.
Trying to recreate.
You know what I mean?